I think where we left off was we were
Sorry,
talking
yeah, we cut out because a bitch only got the free version. So I only got the free version. I promise I'm gonna get the unlimited because baby, we be rolling. Okay, we be rolling.
Then we're gonna be on here till 3 o'clock in the morning.
We have JoJo's Good Judy, Chelsea Rogers. Hi, hello to the people, Chelsea.
Hello.
We brought her back, so because this is a big topic, so it's gonna take a double take. So
Thank you for having me.
This is part two.
This is part two.
We never had a part 2 before, have we?
We never had a part 2 before. We're making history here. In Kween Talk.
Oh, Marshawn, can I see your shirt?
Oh, sure, honey.
Straight out of the closet.
About time.
Yes.
You see that? Look at that. Over here repping it too, baby.
I am here for this. Straight out of the closet.
You see that?
Black,
some people need to go back in.
And proud.
Okay, but so,
come on, Whoopi Goldberg.
The thing is,
you the moderator quickly. Okay, come on.
So the thing is that, all right, Chelsea, just to catch you up, we're talking about politics and we're talking about voting and we're talking about how important it is to vote, especially for a minority group that's us. And like we're a double minority. We're LGBTQ and we're African American. So she's
a double minority. She's black and woman.
She is. She is a double minority.
Yes, but for purposes of what you were saying, I get it.
So the thing is that we were talking about how we cannot understand how people in minority groups are actually pro-Trump. And what I was saying was that, a friend of ours, Chica LaRue, she's like the pioneer of drag in Baton Rouge, if you ever heard of her. Mm-hmm. She is pro-Trump. She is pro-Trump, and this is
unapologetically
pro-Trump. And this is someone that has been like when I tell you she performed at venues that had protesters outside. She had food thrown at her, assaulted and all that. She paved the way for a lot of these queens that are performing today. Mm-hmm. So I respect her as a person because of what she has given to the LGBTQ plus community. That's what me and Rashawn were pretty much opposing to JoJo. So, because JoJo is fully, if you pro-Trump, then just fuck you, period. Which I understand.
Baby, Josephine think everybody who's pro-Trump, they just like, girl, no.
At this point in my life, I just don't.
But after everything that has gone on, I do get it. I do understand because even like black people who are pro-Trump, how can you, as a black person, how can you sit there and say that police brutality has actually went down since Trump took office? Where? Yeah, no, speak freely, honey.
Okay, I didn't want to.
No, you're okay.
I'm gonna tell you why, and I've told Joseph this in the past. There is money to be made in being a Republican and a Trump supporter.
Baby, there's money to be made being stupid. The internet has proven that.
Yes, there's.
But hear what she's saying. Yeah,
I know. I hear exactly what she's saying.
But think about it, because Democrats, they have been known as the party of poverty, like food stamps, welfare, working class. Anything that's negative is what is associated with Democrats. Anything that is money, it is associated with Republicans. Because think about it logically like this. You are a hot commodity if you're a black person who is a Republican in today's climate. Because you're the one chosen black person.
Because there's not that many of them.
It's not.
Exactly. It's all about money. They don't actually believe what they are saying. They don't believe in.
Yeah, and they're probably secretly voting against Trump too. However,
everything they say,
but that's not dignified. Anyway. You lose. I mean, so you mean to tell me your dignity has a price?
Oh, of course.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Your dignity has a price. My dignity has no price.
If somebody came up, and I'm going to use JoJo as an example. If somebody came up to JoJo and paid you basically a life savings worth of money to say, bitch, I'm not going to listen to Beyonce ever again. Bitch, would you do it?
Baby, I cannot blaspheme the Queen.
But hypothetically speaking, though, if
no,
somebody
I would not. I would turn that money down. Beyonce is.
She's a damn lie.
But then again,
you're right. I'm a damn lie.
Then again,
everybody has
who's going to monitor him 24/7 to make sure he's not listening to the album?
Exactly. I tell you what you want to hear.
Like that's what Chelsea's saying. Like she's saying, "Oh, you're Republican
Candace Owens,
in the streets,
Diamond
but you're
and Silk, all
Democratic
these people out here chucking and jiving." Like she's right. They getting paid because there's not that many of us in that area. And guess what? They're also doing, they are valuable because they're making white people who might feel a little guilty about being racist. They feel a little good because like, well, here's a nigga that is
baby, we don't claim them.
For what I'm for.
I don't.
So I'm okay in being ignorant and being racist and supporting what I support. They get paid very well.
The people like Ben Carson, Kanye
Candace Owens, the Hodge twins.
I don't know what Kanye West is.
Don't get me started with the Hodge twins, honey.
Who are those?
I want to fight them.
Oh, you don't know them, the workout boys? The
light skinned boys with the
light skinned boys.
Yeah.
They made a mockery. Oh. They were making a mockery. A friend of mine, she shared the post just to be funny because she thought it was funny. I'm like, I don't find anything of this video funny. Okay, their political views is just that. But you made a mockery of Black Lives Matter. You made a mockery of hands up, don't shoot. You made a mockery of these people's death, of their murder.
I think
that's what I disagree about their video.
I think they letting that pre-workout go to their heads.
Baby, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe they had a wrong batch of steroids or something.
I don't know what it was.
There's no way I get it. Okay, you're Republican, you're Black Republican, and all that. Like,
when I watched that video, literally what I saw was just I lost a couple of IQ points watching their video.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. So I'm glad I don't.
You don't know about the Hodge twins? Don't worry,
honey.
I'll tell you after the call.
You would have to find.
Maybe if you see them, you may know who they are. Let me pull.
I know who they are, the twins.
No,
but I didn't know that their political affiliation was that. And I don't have a problem with anybody because I understand there are different political parties and factions in this country in terms of being Republican, being conservative, being a Democrat, being liberal, being libertarian. My thing is just common decency. Like you're a Republican, that's fine. I don't hate you for that. It's the person that you're supporting blindly, just blatantly and blindly. Basically, you cannot tell me that, especially a Black person, that you're still going to sit up there and support Donald Trump and make an excuse for the video that he retweeted today. The White Power video. You mean to tell me you didn't see that?
Is conservative.
Black people like that are not black. Let's get this thing straight here because this is being recorded.
They black like this.
Black people like that are not the voice of Black America. They're opportunists. They're not the voice of Black
America. They black like this and not like this.
This video.
just so we're getting that straight.
We playing the video quickly?
Yeah, give me a moment. My computer is slow.
Come on, technology.
So we getting this straight there.
Technology is slow right now, though. Technology is like slow right now. Give me a moment, y'all. Hold on, because all right, share screen. All right, here we go. There's that.
Shout
all right.
Are you tired of the media spinning the truth and
pushing
false narratives? Well, take a look at this.
Go away.
Over the last 3 years, while the establishment media was pushing
okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip this ad. Listen to this bullshit. Look at this bullshit right here. Someone has it low.
Now we're not gonna watch the whole thing, huh?
It's 6 minutes.
All lives matter. Yeah. Man, you gotta tell them why all lives matter.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Okay.
No, that's all lives.
Oh yeah, I know them.
You gotta explain this to people. All lives matter. You would never see me walking down the road with a damn Black Lives Matter.
They sound country.
If you do, I got a gun to my head. And I'm just trying to survive. Hey, look here. As Black men, Black Americans. I'm not African American, I'm a Black American. I was never born in Africa. Yeah. I'm a proud American, right? I just, whatever.
Oh no.
You got that?
Tell me in the video.
Never been to Africa. I don't know nothing about Africa. Okay, I don't speak African. I don't know any African history. I know some American history. Because you're American. Because I'm American. But look here, this whole Black Lives Matter. Why I can't get down with this organization? Main reason, your whole narrative that police officers are hunting down black men on a daily. Yeah, like it's a purge, right? It's that Black Lives Matter, that was built on a lie. Remember this? Hands up. Don't shoot. Yeah, Mr. Brown, the guy that got Ferguson ride.
You don't even know his name.
When that story broke, they said the cops just got the car and shoot it. Just start shooting. Hands up, don't shoot. That was a lie. That was witnesses. That's why that cop didn't go down for that, because there was white and black witnesses that came out and said, no, this dude was out of control. That was a white force, like he had to kill him. Yeah.
Bullshit.
So you know what the thing is when it comes about police shootings and police brutality. Let me break it down for you. In the white community, when a white man is shot and killed by the cops, and he's unarmed, white people don't trip, because when he read the narrative, when he found out the real story, he attacked the police officer. He tried to take his gun. Everybody in the white community will say he deserves to get shot. You know, the police officers should try to protect something. In the black community, that same story, that same narrative, oh, he shot an unarmed black man. He didn't have to kill him. He was unarmed. White people hold their own communities to a higher standard than black. Just because you are unarmed doesn't mean that shooting was not justified. You grab a man's gun, what do you think is going to happen? You attack a police officer, jumps in his car, and start punching him in the face? You deserve to get shot, man. Jeez. I mean, come on, people. And you got to realize what the media is doing to you. That Black Lives Matter organization is just to keep black folks upset because the Democrats want you to vote for the Democrats. That's the whole point of this organization, is keep black people pissed off. So they can keep you enslaved mentally like you need them. Because they're supposed to be y'all saviors. They're not trying to fix any issues in your community. They just want to keep y'all pissed off so y'all be indebted to them, because supposedly they're going to clean this up for you. They're going to give you reparations. They're going to make your life better. Ain't nobody going to make your life better except you. Except you.
But the Republicans are making your lives better for being
Democrat
fucking
Party
stupid.
woke up and they stopped preaching race and identity politics.
Turn that off.
The Democratic Party will be signing on death warrant. You won't need them anymore. If black people woke up and said, I don't need.
I'm gonna stop it because, bitch, I can't no more.
You want to know what
Yeah, go ahead, cut it off, baby.
You want to know what I heard while watching that?
Ignorance.
No,
stupidity.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm able to share the screen, but like what I heard.
I think you can. Give me a moment. I could probably make it. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I know I can. Try it.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Okay, here we go. Now you can share it.
Okay, this is pretty much what I heard.
Because that was stupid. That was so stupid. Oh, you got paid, like, baby, dignity just flying completely out of the way. Like, just gone. It's just gone. Their whole dignity is gone. And so you mean to tell me, okay, but notice how you can say shit about Breonna Taylor, who got shot in her fucking bed for sleeping. Okay. Sandra Bland was in handcuffs when she died.
My thing is, okay, and they kind of have a point when it comes to the I'm not gonna say the Democratic Party only wants us to be angry. I don't think that's 100% true. I do think that they have gotten. I think they have gotten comfortable with us over time. Mm-hmm. However, you are failing to convey to me what's the alternative. Why should I turn to the Conservative Party or the Republican Party?
What can a Republican Party offer me?
I'm not gonna ever do it
because.
But why should I?
Right. It's like, what kind of Republican Party offer me?
You at least tell me? You tell me everything that's wrong with the Democrats. Tell me what's right with the Republicans. What are they doing?
Because I'm gonna still be broke as a Republican. So first of
all,
you're gonna be broke. Your rights gonna be taken away.
I'll be the. If slavery was to ever.
You're going from worse to worser. Like
right. It went from worse to worse.
Worser.
And you made a mockery about the movements. Okay, if you don't care about it, nobody wants to hear your opinion of it.
Honey, first of all, I don't know what to say but the Coon twins, but
honey, they're the
like Chelsea said, they're probably in the business of making money and getting on these platforms.
Basically, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this. Let me hold on. I'm about to.
That's what happens when you pump. This is why you should not do steroids.
Go ahead, Chelsea.
Okay, so I'm gonna just. If you notice on that video, I couldn't get like a good visual of the numbers, but I think if you look at your video, it said the views were about what, close to 1 million?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Was I looking at that right?
Mm-hmm.
That just supports my theory that it is money related.
960,280 views since June 3rd, 2020.
And you know, the more views you get on YouTube, of course, they give you a check.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so yeah, Chelsea, I ain't gonna lie, point proven, boo. Point proven.
Look, this is pretty much what I heard when I saw that.
Living the heartbreak of rebuild life.
Yeah.
What Michael Jackson.
Come on, is this what Boondocks?
That's Uncle Ruckus.
I like to think it was. Luckily,
it sound like him.
In the last few years, as you can see here, I enjoy building towns for certain special white people who are important in my life. This one here is dedicated to John Wayne, great white man. Didn't take no shit from niggers, Indians, nor Mexicans. And this one here is for George Bush the First. Loved him. Now this one here is dedicated to the most soulful soul singer to ever live.
Not no fucking Barry Manilow, bitch.
Yeah, I worked about 32 jobs.
I mean, that's pretty much what I heard.
That's what they sound like. That's exactly what they sound like. Because I'm like, bitch, y'all sound like country as fuck.
They are entitled to their opinions.
They are. But we know you doing this shit for a check, boo.
But you know, I know some people personally who ain't nowhere near famous.
That are pro-Trump.
Who kind of, it's like, bitch, what you get out of that? No, one of them was religious reasons. One of my friends, apparently I found out one of my cisgender straight friends are staying for Trump because they didn't like what Obama did with the whole passing of gay marriage. First of all, it wasn't Obama, it was the Supreme Court.
Right.
Second of all, bitch, it's 2020.
It just happened during his presidency.
It's 2020. Why are you mad about gay? I mean, who cares? Who cares what another person is doing? So that's one person why they. That's one black person why they chose to support Trump. Another one.
Wait. I'm sorry. Can you say that last part again? Like they were.
Well, one of the black people, like, because I know we're talking about these people who support Trump or who stand on these outrageous platforms to say what they say because they're getting a coin. But I'm talking about black people who I know that don't know about it. No, they ain't getting no coin for this. They really truly believe that. One of them, I guess, was so mad at Obama with the whole gay marriage thing passing. But it's like, baby,
so he was mad because gay marriage was passed?
Yeah, and he thought, and Obama was for it. Obama didn't pass it, but that was the Supreme Court. That just goes to show how much they know.
So is he married?
Yes, but she is married.
To a man?
She's married to a man. Yeah, she's heterosexual.
So what does gay marriage have to do with her marriage?
She's so religious, honey. She's so religious.
But
so we forgot about the part of the Bible where it says love one another as I love you.
She's so religious. That's why she do not stand for Obama. I thought she was an Obama fan, but she's so mad at him, and that's why she voted for Trump because Trump is not for that. I'm like,
okay, so we're gonna.
Trump is taking away the protective rights of not.
But no. If you're really a smart and you do your research, you have to know that Trump was pro-abortion, pro-gay rights way back when. Like back when it wasn't even on the menu. Back in the late 90s.
He was partying with rappers.
Yes, back in the early 2000s. Like Trump said himself that he would change his platform up and get elected because the Republicans are stupid enough to do it, and they proved that man right.
You know what trips me out though? A lot of people who say these things, you know, it's so funny in America because I feel like a lot of people who talk about stuff like that, they obviously failed civics and social studies in school. They obviously didn't pay attention. But oh Lord, child, these are coming from idiots who still think Africa's a country.
Did you hear them say that they don't speak African? I said, bitch, what? In that video, the twins.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, Chelsea, me and you realistically did have that conversation yesterday about like African American and whatnot. Because I'm like, well, girl, we're not from Africa, so therefore, are we really?
Honey, the Hodge twins are your typical.
But I'm not about to sit up and talk about bitch. I don't speak African.
No, honey, they're dumb. No, they're about intelligent. They just dumb for a fucking check.
No,
it's social media. Exactly, they playing it up.
By them, they're dumb. Period, because they're stupid for even basically putting themselves out there like
you was a conservative before, Pooh, but no one knew of y'all before.
To be honest, when I did see them, I remember seeing them their faces in the past somewhere. I really thought they were.
First of all, they came out to
their fitness.
They got to New Orleans and had a show. They had a show at the House of Blues like maybe a year or two ago.
There used to be comedians
or something.
A comedy show.
But that didn't take off.
Yeah,
they used to parody like people at the gym working out.
They definitely in it for the money. Okay, it's a checking it for them.
I'm like,
nothing more, nothing less.
First of all, you're watching two meatheads work out like over like just
baby.
And they do food reviews and stuff like that. Like they really don't amuse me. I don't even think they're funny at all. They don't amuse me at all. So I don't get why people are.
But yeah, as far as like black people, the black people that I know personally that supports Trump is for religious reasons. They are anti-LGBT, marriage equality, and anti-abortion.
Maybe. Trump is by far the most non-religious person about in this whole country.
Come on, 2 Corinthians.
Because it is very sacrilegious to hold the Bible in front of a church after people are protesting. Hello, one thing we do not do is play with God.
He does.
Chelsea.
Apparently.
Chelsea, even though I'm just meeting you for the first time, like JoJo already knows, like, I'm not for the whole Bible and the whole church thing because I'm all against that because, first of all, black people weren't even Christians at all first.
We were not. We believed in different gods. We believed in gods of the elements. We believed in God.
Because I feel like black people, we are so easily we
were taught Christianity.
Yeah, we were so easily influenced.
Well, to be honest, Christianity is still fairly new. The world is very old. The world is billions of years old. So Christ just came 2,000 years ago. So nobody was Christian over 2,000 years ago.
Go ahead, Marshawn.
Like how we easily get so persuaded because, like I said, Christianity was taught to us. Like I have friends in Africa now who have like English names because when Christianity was taught to them, they had to get rid of their African names. They have like one of them, his English name is Richard. I'm like, well, why can't you go by your African name? It's because whenever they were taught like this religion, they had to basically
change their name,
have names like for the white man. That's why when the slaves came here, they had to
we had to change our names.
Their names.
The slaves had to change their names.
They had to basically get rid of their tribe, their learning, everything. So I don't understand why people are using a religious standpoint, but any religion to me, if you're religious, if you're being taught a religion, any religion that teaches hate to me is false. Because first of all, any religion that teaches hate, all religions are their own occults. I don't care what anybody says, they're a cult. If you're going by religion based off of a book that was written by man, which yes, I'm saying it was written by man. So y'all obviously are not living by it. Like y'all sitting there cherry picking parts out of there that see fit for y'all.
That see fit for the
right
present argument.
But and, y'all are so worried about
like,
gay marriage.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I did learn in church was that people will study the Bible just to use it against you.
They do, and honey. And then don't get me started with the whole when they bring up home, baby. I just love when black people.
But this is what I've been preaching for years. The government controls you through education and religion. Because like JoJo said, look what it's doing to the votes. The religious party voted for Trump because Trump is anti-LGBTQ. I mean, hello, look at his vice president. That hoe used to be a queen, a porn star. Used to be a gay porn star.
That's not real. That's not
real.
Queen.
Queen.
You used to shut up.
That's not him. That's not him. That's not him.
That is him.
You're joking, right?
That is him.
That's not
that
real.
Ain't that man. Shut your ass up.
That's not him.
Don't argue with me. I'm gonna put it up.
This guy.
That's not him.
I bet that is him.
Wait. I was waiting for you to be like, bitch, I'm kidding. No.
Fuck no, that's him. That's him because baby, they had a whole twerk session outside the vice president's mansion, and all they had a whole ball because he used to be a queen. They had, baby, the queens that knew him back then. The queens that knew him back then.
That is,
girl, you know goddamn well that ain't that man.
That's not him.
That him.
So you standing in that shit. You did that is right there.
Because it's him.
Next subject.
Now I do believe because he stands so strongly in his people who are so strong in their hate of something, it's like, bitch, you got something to hide. Now you at this point you got something to prove. So that's not him, but he probably did something.
Honey,
got a hand job, got his dick sucked.
That's why I don't understand why some of these so-called homophobes are so like. Why is who I am so important to you? Like, why is me living my life such a hindrance to you living yours? I don't.
It's just a pass down. It's a trickle down. That's what they were taught by their mom and daddy in the church years and years and years ago. It is something. It is something also that was not seen.
I don't care what nobody says. Racism and homophobia, they both use the word hate. It's hate. It's being taught. You're not born a racist. You're not born a homophobe. It is a learned experience. You cannot be born that way, people. Let's get this together now.
Nobody is born to hate.
Nobody's born to hate. And this is even scientifically proven too. It takes more energy to hate than it is to love. So you know how much this world would be in a better place if we use that energy we used on hate to love one another. It's simple. You use more muscles you use more muscles to frown than it is to smile.
That's him.
Good, that's not him.
That is him.
I'm sick of you.
God. That's not him.
Paul Marvin,
Bitch.
What'd you say, Chelsea? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
No.
That was Miss Mid from our high school.
Who?
Miss Middleton from our high school, Joseph. Remember Miss
in that picture?
Yes. Let me go fill out the yearbook on y'all.
I know you fucking lying. We are shady as hell on this damn. Every one of us, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see.
That's him.
Four
I don't
shady
care what
queens.
y'all say. That's him.
Wait, what?
I see 4 shady queens.
But like I was saying, that's how the government controls people through education and through religion. Yeah. That's how the government controls people. That's why I'm just saying that I legit think that Christianity is damn near a fucking sorceress.
It's an occult.
It's a cult.
It's not. It is what some and a lot of some.
I guess you use it. Now, I don't read the Bible, but I have faith in a higher power.
Yeah, because it's really not. It's just that it's what certain people have turned it into.
And so be it.
Certain people have perverted the word of God. I'm just gonna say that they have perverted it. They have taken it and used it to their own advantage. It's unfortunate, and that's why the church. And this is a whole other topic, child. And that's probably be our next week's topic. Why the church has lost so many people in our age range, like it's just
because
next week is my week, so I may talk about
with nothing but hate.
Yes.
Don't
get me started with the black church. That's another topic. That's another topic for another day.
That's another topic. But religion and politics do tie in. They do tie in. Religion and voting tie in.
Show me the picture, girl.
Does that not look like her?
Bitch.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's a cheerleading teacher at our high school. Was she cheerleader?
Yes.
Yeah, cheerleader at Broadmoor.
Tell me, look, they gotta be.
Girl, Miss Mid Pence.
They gotta be descendants. They have to be descendants. There's no way.
But yeah, but we just really need to get out and vote. And
we almost running out of time.
Yeah, 7 minutes. But
first of all, point blank period, get your ass out and vote.
Get your ass out.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Like I said,
in the words of Auntie Maxine, get y'all asses out there and vote.
Get
your goddamn black asses out there and vote. We're not telling you who to vote for. Just do your own research.
Black asses out there and vote.
You do your own research for these candidates that best suits you, and just do it. Just do it, because the powers that be actually don't want you to vote.
They don't.
The lower the turnout, the lower the opposition. I mean, the more likely the opposition stays in power. So do everything you can to vote. Because I know a lot of people that vote, that don't vote, but want to complain.
Run towards the electoral college this term.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah. Chelsea, stop raising your hand. You could talk.
Baby, they gotta.
You want to say something, girl? What you got to say?
Button up here, baby. Just use it.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to talk over y'all. That's why I just raised my hand.
We talking over each other. You go ahead. Just chime in when you got to.
Okay. Well, I will say this about voting. My biggest thing is not just people voting, but understanding, as Joseph did yesterday, what is on the ballot and what it means. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing right there, because yes, it matters who you vote for, so on and so forth. But what is on the ballot? You know, property tax, we talked about that, Joseph and I. Property tax is the biggest reason why some schools, specifically in Louisiana, struggle more than others. The lower your property tax, the lower the quality of the schools in your neighborhood and nearby. The higher the property tax, the better the quality of education. So there's little nuggets of bills like that that go on those ballots that people don't understand. And that's another thing is, we hear so much about vote for this person, vote for that person. Well, why don't we vote about what is on the ballot as well? The subject matter. I always tell Joseph, the one thing you want to do, if you want a Black person to not know anything, to hide it in a book.
Hide it in a book.
Baby, honey, we gonna be best friends.
Hide it in a book. I'm not gonna lie. I always picture kind of doing some petty shit after she died. Like, she'll hide my beneficiary check in the Bible.
Cause you know you ain't gonna pick that shit up.
Look, tell me why my mama be hiding shit in the Bible, because you know I ain't
gonna hide shit in the Bible.
I'm
gonna be broke for years until I finally turn.
I told mom, I said, you do better putting that shit in my Harry Potter book, because I'll pick that shit up.
Come on, Henry.
Come on, Harry Potter.
We have less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So my final thought is that.
Girl, don't say final thoughts. Every time you say final thoughts, I'll be thinking of that bitch Tommy Lauren, because you know she's never final thoughts.
Don't compare me to her. Nobody likes her.
That coverage cunt.
Nobody likes her.
I maintain she is still more she is way more tolerable than that cunt.
But look, nobody likes fascist Barbie. Fascist Barbie is a no-no.
I take over that cunt Candace Owens.
So what I want to say is that, you know, when you vote for what you think is right. Vote for it not just because of you. Think about your community when you vote. Think about the community that you live in, that your family live in, because your vote is going to either make it or break it. Who's next?
Point blank period. With a T.
You want to go, Chelsea, since you're our guest?
Oh, thank you. My final word is happy end of Pride Month. I know that this has been a journey for you all, and I pray that more decisions will be made in favor of the community in which you belong, because if they thought that Supreme Court decision was the end and everybody should go marry and be happy, honey, they got another thing coming for them, because I lived in the state of Texas, and Texas can hire and fire you despite what the Supreme Court justice says.
Yeah.
So again, there is a lot of work to be done, as Joseph and I always say. It's not just the Black battle. It's not just the male-female battle. It's not just the LGBTQ plus IA battle. It is a battle for us all. We need to all hold hands together and lift each other up and fight for each other.
Especially if you're a minority.
Because your oppression as a gay man, it impacts me as a straight woman.
Honey, and what's bad about it, we double the minority. We Black, not to mention adding gay on top of it. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
No.
Look, tell me why you shooting me. Is it because of my sexuality, or is it because of my skin? Because I don't know.
I don't know, because I'm both of them, so you got to pick and choose which one.
Right.
So which one of us is next, Marshawn?
What?
I'm gonna go. Okay, so all right. So my final thoughts are, just to clarify, I hate to say I have hate in my heart. I do not have hate in my heart. I'm going back to the Chica LaRouche thing. I'm gonna be quick because I know we don't have a lot of time left. I'm getting at the point in my life. I'm approaching my mid-30s. I just, intolerance is just it's so unbecoming. Yeah, I don't want to make excuses for anybody who stands for that. Let me tell you something. If Donald Trump was the way he is now and he was running under a liberal Democrat, I would have to vote the other party, because you just are not right. You're not right as a person. Your morals are fucked up. I don't care what you stand politically. I cannot do that. So that's why I cannot make an excuse, and I won't make an excuse for why I do not and cannot stand for anybody that is pro-Trump and can bypass and look over the shit that he does. He's a hateful man. He's a very, very hateful man. And if he gets elected again, he's going to be a lame duck president. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do at that point in time. And it's going to be very bad for all of us. Probably going to be on the brink of a damn war. So that's my final thoughts. I'm not hateful, but I cannot tolerate anybody that stands for him.
I'm Shawnee. Less than a minute. You want to say anything?
I pretty much said my final thoughts earlier, so I'm pretty much on the thing with it. Just get out and vote. Just vote, damn it.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Please drop a comment. Drop a potential topic we could talk about, and hopefully you'll make it to the stream. Thank y'all.
And take a little time to enjoy the view.
Please. This has been Kween Talk. Y'all stay blessed and get out and vote.